Okay, let's get into this. It's Jake. Today, we got the new LAWD project. Technically, this was released last week, but that was supposed to be only on physical copies, so I waited my time. Was going to do it yesterday, but was feeling a little under the weather, so we get to it now. So yeah, we got the LAWD project, Anderson .Paak, Knowledge, NxWorries. I listened to Yes LAWD yesterday. It was a very positive album, which I have my friends who provided me the context for this record. It's going to get into a little bit darker territory, given the subject nature of the album, but I will not spoil the surprise. I am just going to start it. I have the lyrics pulled up. Let's get it.
If there's one word I've always hated, it's the word deserve.
And it's Omar. What's up, Omar?
Whenever I see someone less fortunate than me, I say, there but for the grace of God, go I. I could have been that nigga. And whenever I see someone more fortunate than me, I say, there, because of the grace of God, go I. 'Cause I'd like to try that. Thank you, God. Thank you for letting me get to be what I got to be.
First track is an intro track. Not much to say here. Next song is 86 Centra. I'm expecting to get a little bit more content packed into this track. Dave Chappelle wasn't bad on the intro, though.
Niggas, the top 5 lister, double S drifter, separate sipping, and you know I came with it. If she cute with her lips shut and tits like missiles, act right, you can get a Nissan Sentra, nickel 9 gripper for all you jack rippers. The driver inside got a license to hit ya. Hop up out the pot and get your top rhyme licked up. We survive shit, you can only catch a whiff of. Locked in way before the top 10 when I had the mutton chop shades and the wide brim on a different wave that I came in the game on. When I levitate, grab my sneakers and hang on. Young, but I still got sons in the game, but they not like the one with a dot in his name. If it's
Or dot in his name. Is he talking about Kendrick? Generally, though, Anderson is flowing over this thing, and he's got some lines that obviously caught my eyes, especially the tits like a missile line. I mean, that's... You could visualize that, but no, I mean, he's flowing over this whole entire thing. Let's keep it moving.
and it's gotta be knowledge you made it. The wildest applause when we hop on these stages. Go and get your Teflon vest on, but once we let off this track list, that shit gon' blow your chest off. When the last time that you heard a sound this hard? Compliments and knowledge in the motherfucking. And we can go toe to toe, anyone you know, young or old, to get drove in the hearses. I just did the Super Bowl halftime show with the goats. Why the fuck?
This is true. He did, in fact, perform at that halftime show with the goats. One of those goats was looking quite aged, though. And I'm definitely talking about 50.
What I wanna do with verses, that's like comparing T-ball to the MLB. Y'all out of your league, we not the same person. I be doing this till I'm about 86, old as a bitch, holding my dick, fucking on the nurses.
Yeah, you know what? I like it. He's flowing over the song and kind of ended it off with that old person mindset of not really giving a fuck and saying whatever's on your mind and knowing that you don't have to pay any consequences for it. He's holding his dick, fucking on the nurses. Yeah, no, that's a good step up. The intro track kind of left me a little bit questioning where this was gonna go from here, but so far I'm in comfortable territory. Let's keep moving. Next track is Move On. There's gonna be a lot of short songs on this project as well, so things are gonna be very brief and then get extended, brief, extended, blah 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 blah. There's 19 tracks, so yeah, got a lot to get through.
New song.
No way.
I seen things that'll make a man crazy, but that don't faze me. No,
What's up, CNR? Glad to see you back in the chat again. Hope your day's going well.
much pain running through
Oh shit!
my veins. I know they
Oh shit!
break me. Can't go out that
Got a packed out chat today. I am certainly. This is pre-recorded Jake right now. This isn't real me. I do this.
Money and fame got them crowding around the table, but who gon' stay when you ain't got a dollar to your name? No way, no, I can't do the things that I used to do. No, I can't move the same way I used to move. No, I can't do the things that I used to do. No, I can't.
Here's the shoe.
The same way I used to move.
Jake issue shoe on Jake. That's my new channel name. I'm changing it. Generally, I will say about this song is it's not exactly clicking with me. I don't dislike it, but it just kind of feels like a transitional period despite the longer length to it. There's really good vocal delivery on it though. It sounds nice. It's just it's not my, I mean, I'm sure there's going to be more tracks here, but it's not anything super stand out to me yet. Let's see. Yeah, I'd love to listen to more of your stuff, CNR. This one, despite having a very long track listing, is only a 45-minute project, so it shouldn't take too long to get through. But now we got Thundercat in the mix. Oh boy. Just those opening two little lines about money won't keep her. It makes me feel like we're starting to get into some of the territory that I was expecting with this project, which is a little bit more of the heartbreak territory, but we'll keep it moving.
They say you're gonna pay the way, and if this was meant to be such a lovely dream, why would you wanna wake me up?
You drove the knife through my pride. There's no more words to say.
Ouch.
But goodbye. How you gon' compare me to this guy?
Ouch.
He don't love you the way you don't look good in that Honda. Bitch, you
What's wrong with driving a Honda? I drive a Honda. Ain't nothing wrong with driving a Honda. They're reliable. They get you from point A to point B.
supposed to be with me. I put that on the Jesus piece. You said you needed peace, then spent the week in Greece. Phone off, you said you was asleep. I know you was getting your cheeks beat. Bitch.
God damn. God damn. Ouch. You didn't have to put it that way.
Show up, pulling in with a chauffeur. All I wanna do is spoil you, but you know that the money won't keep up. Too late for a prenup. Bouquets don't mean none. Double C's on the sneakers, but you know that the money won't keep up. No. The money won't keep up. No. The money won't you keep put up. The pain in my eyes. There's no more tears to cry. I'm all dry. my backs, but if you don't mind, let's make love for the last time. Then goodbye. You should be here with me. I put it on the Jesus beat. You said you needed peace, then spent the week.
I was gonna run it back again. You get to hear that line twice.
I know you was getting your cheeks beat.
Bitch.
Jet lag when you show up. Pulling in with a chauffeur. All I wanna do is spoil you. But you know that the money won't keep up. Too late for a prenup. Bouquets don't mean nothing. Double C's on the sneakers. But you know that the money won't keep up. No. The money won't keep up. No.
Yeah, I will. I'll be going for a few hours today, so we can get a lineup going. I had some backups ready to go, but I was prepared to whoever shows up in the chat. I wanna get some opportunities for people to get those in.
Bringing out the worst in me. 'Cause I don't want to see. I can see why I drank so much. 'Cause I wasn't trying to think
Yeah.
too much.
You thinking like C418? Alpha? Not saying no. I'm not gonna say no. It needs to happen eventually. So it looks like our lineup right now is NxWorries into CNR's music into Minecraft Alpha. I'm not gonna fight that. Generally about this song though, I will say I think this is my favorite moment on the album so far, despite it being a rather painful moment in the action, but so much of the sentiments of the song are very true, and that you can't just throw money into a relationship and hope that it works. And once you're kind of already too deep in a relationship, you know, it's too late for a prenup. And, you know, it comes off very personal. You get two runs of that really kind of gut-wrenching line, you know, of a girl getting their cheeks beat. But I think it comes together really well. It's not meant to be like this super happy experience. It's meant to be painful. And they nailed that exactly. So, no complaints here. I already like the instrumental on this song, just with those soft strings.
I don't need no more distractions, but I'm gassed to see what might happen. One pass can grant me all access. Two glasses filled with old-fashioned. Tree leaves, Luigi, green passion, drinks and seaweed. You high, I got
Yeah, now
snacks.
I'm kind of hyped to check out Volume Alpha. What's up, O'Klasky? Glad to see you got in. I hope you're vibing with the album so far.
9 lives of Sphinx, no catfish. 10 man, a heart is what I'm after. 1 and 1, the force is like magnet. Hope 12 don't stop me in traffic. Bad luck, I don't need. At 13, I was playing drums for the Baptist. Counting on you and you counting on me. Numbers don't lie when the truth is a lie. It'll set you free. Let's get free, you and me, baby. Counting on you and you counting on me. That's you and me, baby. Come be my one and only.
If you have anything you want me to listen to, O'Klasky, we've got quite the queue built up right now, but I think I should still have time for one more on top of everything. Nice.
Why, Lord?
Yeah, so again, another shorter song, but I really like the instrumental to that track. It feels very like peaceful and kind of smooth, despite the lyrics not really exactly reflecting that same sentiment. However, I do think Keep Her is still a standout for me. This is just a little bit maybe of a step below Keep Her. Next track is Lookin', and this is probably going to very much just be like a interlude. That perfect. I should probably be smart here. I got you, Oklasky. We're gonna be checking out Antique Art. Saving tracks now just so I got them all in order. Hey yo!
New music. New shit. I ain't ready yet. Let that rock again. Come on.
If you peed on the moon with no gravity, wouldn't it just kind of sit there? Generally, I think I was right with my prediction, though. This was very much just kind of an intermission section. Nice instrumental, but, you know, very much just to get you from point A to point B. And I'm going to look into your... I'm assuming, Matthew, that is a request to help Volume 1. I'm going to look it up, whether it is a request or not. Next track is Where I Go. Yep, that is. I've got him saved. Oh, motherfuck. I'm sorry. That was my bad. That was my bad. I double-clicked it. Going back. Running it back. Alright, I've got quite the queue built up, but I saved everything everyone has dropped in the chat. And, you know, we're gonna just see how we can get through all of it. We're on a mission today.
And who I see. She wanna know where I'm going and killing me. She say I'm so terrible, but is it me? I love her from head to toe.
If for any reason anyone who dropped a request isn't able to stick around for the entire stream or anything, these will get re-uploaded per usual after the stream is over, either today, tomorrow. So if you miss anything, check out for the video upload.
I know you got a lot of faith in me. I know you put a lot of things on hold. I hope you got a policy.
We got plenty of time. No need to stress over track lengths. We got plenty of time today.
I left a little something special in the envelope. I had to mail you something, tell me when it's at the door. And when you open it, I hope you get hysterical. I had to share it with somebody that I really trust. So when we celebrate, I'ma hit you up. I had to go and find a running mate who didn't rush. I hope you know it was imperative. She wanna know where I've been and who I see. She wanna know where
This song feels very sweet in comparison to some of the other tracks on this album.
She say I'm so
The context I was given at this is that this album is kind of framed around a divorce. So some of this may be prelude to that actual pivotal event.
I know we do a lot of fast and slow. You know I'm gon' contradict myself. I know you gon' ride the dick like a pro. I know you got a lot of faith in me. I know you put a lot of things on hold.
Shit's sensual. It's erotic. It's provocative.
Know that you my motherfucking cinnamon apple. Know that when it come to loving you, I'm a natural. Know how much it hurt me, that's in the past though. When I'm all alone, better not be with that hoe. Oh, I had to deal with your sides and your pieces. I put two and two together in the sequence. I promise that I'm trying not to be on defense, but I'm reminded of it every time you leave.
Where I've been and who I see. She wanna know where I'm going. Killing me. She say I'm so terrible, but is it me? I love her from head to toe, and in between.
I was told by one of my friends to guess what our other friend's favorite track was off this project, and right now this is the forerunner for me for potentially being that person's favorite. It's sweet, it's a little bit of sexy, it's a little bit of like reminiscent of the good times. I fuck with it. I don't know if it's a perfect track for me, but I like what it's doing. We're just ripping this thing. We're keeping it moving. Next song is Daydreaming. Slower pacing is a nice switch up. It's got a retro feel to it. I feel like I'm listening to Vaporwave.
When you threw down the key, up all night, trying all kinds of things. Love of your life, you know that I'm trying to be. Daydreaming, when I met you, never met you. Kiss me, let me know that it's real. Daydreaming, when I met you, can't forget you. Kiss me, let me know that it's real. Girl, you're so fine, shining like a diamond ring. Look me in the eyes, tell me you would die for me. Bonnie and Clyde, like it's 2003.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. Having the context that this album is, you know, centered around the framing of a divorce kind of maybe set me up with different expectations for what I was gonna get exactly sound-wise here, but I'm not exactly disappointed. I mean, I could imagine that when you're going through such a climactic event as something like that, there is going to be a lot of feelings of reminiscing, and some of those sweeter moments, I mean, even though they're framed through kind of a dark lens, they still come off very sweet. That's my 2 cents.
Love of your life, you know that I gotta be. Daydreaming, when I met you, never met you.
Nice little electric guitar jamming in the background too.
Let me know that it's real. Daydreaming, when I met you, can't forget you. Kiss me, let me know that it's
Just the general feel of this song is kind of throwing me to some like Prince inspiration.
Daydreaming, when I met you, never met you. Kiss me, let me know that it's real. Daydreaming, when I met you, can't forget you. Kiss me, let me know that it's real.
This picture of Knowledge on Spotify do be looking like Rum Nitty. I don't expect any of you to know who that is, but I just said it because I'm hoping a certain person heard me say that. Yeah, no, that last song was really great. I love it. So far, we're like in strong 9 territory on most of these tracks, outside of like maybe the third track, Move On, which just kind of felt like a kind of brief connecting point, but everything else has been really strong on me. I like these more low-key vibes, and feels like an album that you can kind of just throw on loop and it will run through you over and over again. Next track has Snoop Dogg. Let's get it. I just listened to Doggy Style. Surprisingly, I wasn't that blown away by it, but hey, Snoop Dogg. Boom, boom, boom. backing vocals are working on me. I don't know if those are I think those are October London. I'm not familiar with the artist, but now I might have to make myself familiar after this. You know, given what this song is exactly doing and some of the lyrical content of it, I have a feeling that this is really a transitional point where, you know, reflecting in the lines, where do we go from here? It's like the first half has been kind of reminiscent of the good times, and I'm wondering if this is like the big shifting moment where everything is going to kind of fall through. Granted, I'm looking at the next track too that says "Fall Through" as the title.
It's a little after 3. I wish I had somewhere to be, someone to see. Oh, baby. I guess I gotta face my fears. Roll the windows down. I hope the rain hide my tears. Bitch, where is the love?
Yeah, October's killing it. It's killing it, man. But where is Snoop Dogg at?
Thing that can happen to a man is coming home to an empty bed. But I beg to differ. I say the worst thing that can happen to a man is if his lady gets up and changes the locks and puts all his clothes on the front door. And now she's
I think my prediction might be holding true right now.
Where to go? What do you go to?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, it's the story of a man. You may know that man. Man, oh man. That's life.
That is life.
What do you go to? What do you run to? Who do you go to?
Nothing to do but keep moving forward. That's the answer. Granted, I'm probably going to do a complete second listen to this project after stream before actually like putting the effort into giving a review for this project. I really like what this song is doing, and I don't know if my exact prediction is 100% true yet, but this song has definitely kind of taken you down into some of that more gut-wrenching territory, some of the more painful moments here. So at about a halfway point, I think this is the perfect time to do it. I'm curious to see where this goes. CNR, to answer your question, it seems like we are shifting the bag into more depressing territory. The first half has been very more kind of uplifting, or at least reminiscent of the good times, and this song has just taken us to, you know, basically your lost love now changing locks and telling you to get the fuck out, and you're questioning, what am I supposed to do now? So yeah, about halfway point in the record, let's keep it moving. Next track is Fall Through. Also, at this point in the record, tracks are going to start getting noticeably shorter. Yeah, same here. Favorite song so far.
Girl, that pussy like a sweet long wine. I've been all damn night. You gon' make me tell you something, something you're gonna remember. I'm gon' have to change my flight, cause I can't book a trip up on a broad face line. You gon' make me give you something, something you're gonna remember. When I'm gone, you gon' have to quit your job today. I think I'm gon' have to pay your car note, babe. We can skip the bar, I just want you in my arms all night. Yeah. And please let your stress go, be free on your level. I got trees in my dresser, drawing tea with the honey from New Zealand. I really mean it. Come on, girl, that pussy like a sweet long wine. I'm
Salt and Pepper Heavy D up in the limousine.
Damn night. You gon' make me tell you something you're gonna remember. I'm gon' have to change my flight for another night, cause I can't book a trip up on a broad face.
was also told before listening to this project that a lot of these songs are significantly dated. Like, this has been put together over a long span of time, so it makes sense as to why some of the feelings on this project feel pre the big event. Very easy album to rock your head with.
Girl, that pussy like a sweet plum wine. I've been all damn night. You gon' make me tell you something, something you're gonna remember. I'm gon' have to change my flight, 'cause I can't book a trip up on a blow-face slide. You gon' make me give you something, something you're gonna remember.
You know, trying to be even some subtly bit nitpicky, it's really hard on this project. Everything here is made very well. I mean, granted, the producer is knowledge, it's going to be some top-notch production, but Anderson is not known for being any slacker either on his vocals or his lyrical content. So I'm liking everything I'm hearing. I can't even find a reason to nitpick at this at all. It's just very cyclical. It makes you want to rock your head to it. And it probably is even more cyclical in nature with the whole project of being able to just kind of run it back and revisit the project over and over and over again. I know that's what my two buddies have been doing. We've just been pilled by different forces. Next song is Here I Am, or next song is Battlefield, my bad. We have crossed the halfway mark. Facts.
Yeah.
That is my scorecard right now. Mixes of 8s and 9s.
Daddy was a twin, whipped the caddy in the bins. Mama was adopted, finished college in the pen. Death before dishonor.
Hi there, Pranav. I think you're a new joiner to the stream. Make yourself comfortable.
When I grew up, oh, how I want to learn to roll a spliff, and not the kind that runs.
I hope I pronounced your name correctly, too.
Remember when you used to hit my line on the whim? I forward to VM, you go and sing a hymn. When the liver gets sick and there's nothing they can fix, and your heart begins to thaw from years being frostbit, and the only thing you want is the want for forgiveness. But ain't we all trying to figure shit we witness? The summer that we miss.
Wow.
But still gonna ride the
That's kind of funny that you say the Baby Keem thing. I wasn't exactly kind of picking up on that, but the flow does sound a little bit similar. I'm kind of hearing the similarities now that you mention it.
Rims got my tires rubbing like sunscreen on your bitch. And it's dark as the eclipse. And they got the vaccine, but gon' make you wait for it. So go get your paper, kid. You know I'll support you if there's nobody else.
I'm gonna reply to my buddy real quick.
Of a battlefield, I had to pick a side to be a victim of a tragedy. Who knows? Maybe when it's all over, I can hand the torch over. Standing in the middle of a battlefield, I had to pick a side to be a victim. Yes, it happens all the time. God give me the strength, cause now that I'm a man, my focus and interest is putting out these fires I started in 06. Praying that the ghosts of my past stay distant, and knowing that the cards in my hands is goldfish.
I try. I really do try.
Get off the dick. If we all can't ball, then what's the point of it? Money getting long, I'm saving up for the kids. Always knew that I would be big as a clock sister. Who would ever think that we find a hole in the system? Remedy all the symptoms. Got a long list of some things that I gotta get to. But if I don't, just know it was all meant to. But we far from the ending, and I can't leave before the Dodgers win the pendant. She got a weave that's strong enough for the gripping, but I can't see us going on 9 innings. Out of the park.
I really like some of these little inclusions, like the ballpark little sound bites and everything. Makes this track feel, I don't know. I don't know what it makes this track feel like, but I like it.
They gon' remember if nothing else that the nigga was long-winded. And we live from the enterprise. Where you get signed, I have to improvise. Got me a bag and then I realized didn't need no cash to make me feel alive.
If there is anything you'd like me to listen to, Pranav, I do have a quite extensive queue today. A lot of people have dropped suggestions. I'm not saying, though, you can't give me a suggestion. If anything, if I can't get it today, I would start my next stream up with it. So feel free to think on it for a little bit, but there are no restrictions on what is fair game. Well, that's a lie. There's only one restriction, but I doubt you would suggest this. No Tom McDonald. I should probably put that in my rules. But if you just want to kick back and vibe, do your thing. Again, those backing vocals are really sweet and pretty. Only artist I have blocked on Spotify. Only one. I'll just say one simple thing, which is, you know, I was a little bit distracted with just making sure I tended to everybody in the chat there. So this is a song I'm going to have to revisit because the verses were long on this one. I'm sure I missed basically damn near everything. But instrumentally, it was really smooth. Those backing vocals were great, and like I said, I liked some of the sound bites of the like smacking it out of the park and like the talking over the speaker at like a baseball game type effect. So, swag.
Ooh, you give me heartache, baby. I'm
He does far-right conservative rap.
That we never seen Jamaica. I was supposed to take the vacation, but flaked on you. And,
Not to get political, but that's what he does.
My own mama called me stupid when I broke the news. Use a fool to go and ruin up a good thing. I guess I had to lose to fully appreciate. And now I got to move cause the lease is in your name. But I'm letting all the hoes know I'm single again. And
damn.
a little party in DTLA. Got a brand new apartment with no roommates. Trying to start a clean slate, but it's hard to keep face. When I know I did you dirty, I just wanted to say, hey, honestly.
Oh, that was a very revealing line. You know, he's saying he did you dirty. So maybe this conflict that has risen is not just a one-sided thing. It could be both sides. It could still be one-sided, and maybe Anderson is the problem here. But I'm sure he's going to get into that a little bit more.
You know how you was doing? I saw you. That was my bad. That's honestly my fault. I went and got a young bitch, 21, dumb thick, but she dumb as a brick with shitty music taste. I know.
I couldn't imagine what kind of shitty music taste he might be referring to. I could think of a lot of artists that would pin you into that hole.
Looking like I might be really doing things, but I ain't doing shit. But
not to judge people for what they like, but
thriving and going places finally got somebody to take you on vacation.
Curious what pricks his bone for being a shitty music taste.
Congratulations, I'm happy for you and shit. Every time they see me, they saw you. Now everybody asking me, what the fuck did I do?
Hey, y'all was actually cute together. What happened?
Bro, I already told you.
Why are you raising your voice?
Why are you singing it up? Again,
Damn.
My bad.
Bro, it's a house.
That's actually the first time I brought it up.
That's what I'm saying. So
okay,
make me feel warm and shit. Obviously,
You know what? This little outro might make this one of the more like revealing tracks on the album, with like the anger coming out and raising his voice and like dealing with your friends who are like, "Oh, you guys were such a great couple. What happened?" And it's like, first of all, it ain't your fucking business, and second of all, I already told you what happened. I like it. It's very personal, and it's getting right to the core of this kind of subject matter. Good stuff. Nothing to complain about. Oh, and it transitions again with the breaking the glass too. Lots of little elements to pick up on here.
I'm out the way, but then you pop up on me. Now every day you're on my mind. It's like you're all I know I said that I cannot choose one, but I'm starting to think you could be all I need. I'm out the way, but then you pop up.
This might be in the running too for my guess as to my friend's other favorite track. Best teeth in the game.
I left the blur, I'm on the bridge, come making it big, girl, just say sorry. I might consider taking you all the way. Yeah, I don't know about the backstroke, but I know how her heart go beat. Why does she think I'm for the streets?
I'm glad we all enjoyed this.
I forget we had an understanding. I never really said, don't no one compare. So I'll call you tomorrow with a call out front, girl.
I'm on the way. You pop up, baby. Now every day you're on my mind. Oh, it's like you're all that I see. I know I said that I cannot choose one, but I'm starting to think you could be.
You're good, CNR. I'm guessing it's just right on SoundCloud, same place I find all your music. I was gonna pause this anyway. In reference to this track, this is starting to become my favorite track on the project. I really love the lovey feel of it, despite it, you know, being placed in between a lot of moments of sadness. When I get to your project, CNR, I might listen to O'Klaski's first just to give you more time to get back. But if you aren't back by that point, I will go into your project. And worst case scenario, if you're not here in the moment, you can always go back in the VOD, and if you want, I could always upload the reaction too. It's whatever you desire, but I'll see you when you get back. And yes, Joe Mama, I have heard Lil Chili. He asked me to listen to one of his projects recently, and I was actually thoroughly kind of shocked by it, especially given the name Lil Chili. I was not expecting such a heavy shoegaze influence, and I have their last project under that name sitting in my liked songs to eventually get back to. It sounds like they are going to rebrand themselves under a new name, which, you know what, I think that is a good call. Given the sound of their work, I think it is time to transcend that name, and I was surprised by their stuff. It wasn't like, you know, completely mind-shattering, mind-blowing, but for someone who's so early into their career, I see why they have a following, especially on Album of the Year. Not taking anything away from them. They deserve the attention. Let me see if I have it. Are you talking about the YouTube only release? Just to make sure I'm thinking of the right one. Yes, okay, yeah. I listened to Silhouette before, but I do have Catharsis saved on my YouTube. If I have enough time today in the stream, I'll listen to that on stream. Consider it added to the list. We've got quite a few to get through, but I'm not calling it a no. Yeah, so final thoughts on that last song. That is my first 10 out of 10. I have no complaints about it. I like the instrumental, the production on it. I think Ray did her thing. Vocally, she was super sweet. The general feel of the song is super sweet, and it feels like a good step away from some of the more depressing territory. The thing I'm really getting from this project is there is a great sense of balance, incorporating these like more heartbreaking moments alongside some of these more heartwarming moments. It makes it so that you're just not going into a complete black hole. Great stuff. Glad I'm finally getting around to this project. I said this before, but same thing goes. If for any reason you got to dip out of this stream, Joe, I feel funny calling you Joe because I'm sure that's not your name, but if for any reason you have to take a dip out or something, I usually upload the re-recordings of these reactions anyway, so it will be there sometime in the future. I'd say right now we've got like an hour and a half ahead in the queue so far. I gotta get Streamlabs on my side sooner rather than later.
Said I'd be back, but won't be mad if this time is the last. Doors open and shit. I made my timely dash. Cheers to your music career. Hope you go triple plat. No, we don't be playing your shit. I'd rather run the traffic. Guess that's what you get. Be careful what you asking for. I understand.
I can't put my finger on whether I'm loving this vocal effect or not. There's an element I like that makes it feel a little bit more vintage. But typically I like Anderson's vocals raw. Gonna have to do some sample research after this project is done. I need to know where this outro comes from. Shout out to whoever put these lyrics up on Genius. Spotify can't get their shit together for a damn. Before we get into the next song, I just want to give my final thoughts again on that last song. Really, my only nitpick is the vocal effect, which I'm not even sure if I really dislike it, but everything else about that is very solid. And again, it's a shorter track, so I'm not going to sit here and like over-analyze it too much. Next track is also shorter. Shout out Anderson, paying off that mama's mortgage.
Magic City, we was throwing funds, but such a pity, we was the only ones. Conversations on the couch again, from getting a dance to giving a counseling. Chrissy, gone and hold this other stack. And I say, well, bitch, I'm throwing bands. All this love, I got more of it. These only crumbs off the Wonder Bread. Put up my lung for my better half. Long as my soul got it in no plan. Long as I shine like my little man. They ask me how I look so younger than.
We already know that Anderson's got the best dental plan out there. How do you think he maintains those shiny pearly whites?
Raise across my godly jaw, a permanent favor crossing the line. Yes, Lord. Yeah. And trust me, I got more of it. When they had to take out more of it. Just paid off my mama mortgage, but every weekend she need more of it. As long as I got the blessing, I can always go get more of it. Just me, I got more of it. Just paid off my mama mortgage. Yeah.
Son, I sense that you're feeling really down right now, and I wish I knew what to say. Nice. But do you think you can calm me back after
another little transitional point? No real complaints. It does what it's supposed to do. Man, another 1-minute track. There's 4 tracks left, but realistically only 6 minutes left to the project. That song hurts a little bit. I mean, it's reflecting on that, it being the feeling of being too late, and like reflecting on like the last thing you ever wanted to do was let that person down, and now that you have done that, you're left with this pain that just sticks around no matter what you do, whether you delete all the pictures together, you replace all the memories you had of that person, or you turn to some harder options. It's not going to solve the problem, because you know at the end of the day you did wrong. All while delivered over this very smooth and just sweet instrumental. That transition was perfect. Literally perfect. chilly. It's getting a little chilly in here. Yeah, given how smoothly the last song transitioned into this one, this is very much a continuation of some of those same feelings reflecting in the lines, you know, it being too late and you just want to spend more time with a person, but it's already kind of gone past that point. Nailing the landing here. And this is the last lengthier track. We even get an Earl feature. What a blessing. What a time to be alive. Yes, LAWD, why, Lord? How loud?
When you walk on by, you got shades to hide your eyes. I know you're crying, you was dying, and the pain inside, it got you chasing the same old high. You couldn't fight it, can't live without it. Yeah, nah, don't cry. It's sad, but shit happens sometimes. What's harder, finding happiness or family time? In a loop, it be the beauty with the tragic behind. No one has a clue what we had to do to survive. We brothers, so it's nothing when we argue and fight. It's us against the world until the world unite. Sometimes I hear your voice, but ain't no one in sight. When you talk, words cut like...
Yeah, it just clicked for me. I forgot my friend gave me the context behind this, which is that Anderson lost his brother years back, prior to working on this project, during working on this project, and yeah, everything about this is cutting right through to that point. Try to keep it together.
But nah, don't cry. I can't see him falling down my eyes. Everybody got a therapist, I'd rather get high. When they ask me how I'm doing, I feel guilty inside. Niggas dying, meanwhile, I'm having the time of my life. When you walk on by, you got shades to hide your eyes. I know you're crying, you was dying, and the pain inside, it got you chasing the same old high. You couldn't fight it, can't live without it.
You mad I made lucrative ties, you in a bind. I'm not, so you feeling tight, exuberant heights. The flight long, I'm too busy fried for you and your plight. Stupid advice,
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Frugal and light.
I feel like I just take a bullet to the chest.
Too many lives removed from the stripe. You was in tune with our rise. I rose. I suppose what you doing with your nose in a white ain't nobody business but your own. Whole time I'm living by the code. Roll tide, crimson spilling out my soul, cause a vision in the mode. Niggas different, that's just how it goes.
Walk on by, you got shades to hide your eyes.
I could only imagine some of the framing that Earl is going for in some of his lyrics there, especially that line about the nose, your nose in the white, and it's nobody business but your own. You know, I could only guess that this is a trauma bonding track.
I feel like ain't nobody caring. Everybody's scared.
Ray again just
feel like everybody's staring.
coming back and killing it vocally.
Am I really by myself? I feel like ain't nobody caring. Everybody's scared. Is there anybody here? I feel like everybody's staring, but they don't see me here. Am I really by myself? When you walk on by, everybody's scared. You got shades to hide your eyes. Feel like everybody's staring. I know you're crying. You was dying by myself, and the pain inside.
I got it saved, puppy food.
Everybody's scared. It got you chasing the same old high. Feel like everybody's staring.
We'll get it in.
You couldn't fight it. Can't live without it. By myself.
Yeah, I won't even hold back. That is my second 10 so far on a first listen. I don't see that song going down in enjoyment for me, maybe just picking up on more of the context of it, but I've got 2 10s so far in the form of Out the Way and Walk On By. I think those are both some excellent tracks on this project, but everything else has been like 8 or 9s, so this is definitely no matter what this final closing section does here in the last 25 seconds, this project is great. I highly implore anybody who wasn't able to stick around for the entire listen or anything, please go check this project out. If you like what you are hearing on some of these tracks, I guarantee you will probably like what you are hearing on all of the tracks. Yeah, last 25 seconds really, did exactly what I thought they were kind of do, which is just kind of lull you out of the project. And granted, I have my Spotify set up to transition from track to track. It transitioned really nicely back into the start of this album. So I think my little theory from earlier holds correct in that you can just kind of loop this project over and over and over again until you get your fill of, well, depression.